We need rescuing. Let me ask you a few questions. What would you do if I tripped you and made you fall? What would you do if I spit on you? Is it a crime to shoot and kill someone just to get their property? Is it a crime for a military to rob and murder innocents? Is murdering foreigners fair game? What should be the punishment for anyone responsible for these crimes? One last question: if someone did any of these things to you or your loved ones, what would you do to them? If no one is above the law, then how can any government on this planet allow kidnapping, rape, torture and murder of its innocent civilians for any reason? Believe it or not, there are elements of our government that believe they are above the law. These elements are funded by we the people through black budget accounts. These elements include all branches of our military, private corporations and even foreign governments. But although these groups exist inside our military and government, they don't answer to any lawful government oversight. Not even the President of the United States or Congress. Quite frankly, these groups or elements have actually denied access to their facilities when asked by U.S. senators and Congress people. Some of our presidents were told information from these groups were not available. Worse yet, how do you tell the President of the United States of America that something is too classified even for them? Or that the information is need to know? And that they don't need to know? When a foreign government like Russia or China kidnaps a U.S. citizen, our representatives cry foul and demand the return of the person. But these elements have done far worse, from kidnapping to wholesale slave trading to mass murder. The deaths of our own troops and citizens may be because they witnessed these crimes. So the question is not why, but how can they get away with it? The answer is because we allow it. If we know these things are happening, but we stay silent, on the basis they tell us it's for the good of our country. So again, let me ask you, how many laws do you think you could be able to break and get away with? Just by telling the arresting officer it was for the good of the country? Unfortunately, this is only the tip of the trouble. These same elements are endangering the entire planet. How? By actually attacking and shooting down extraterrestrial spacecraft that enter our solar system. Not just our planet's atmosphere, but that can track and destroy spacecraft that enter our solar system. Now I'm all for reverse engineering spacecraft and alien technology. I believe they already have, and that by keeping it secret, they are holding us back as a species. But as I said at the beginning, if you attack my family or me, especially for no good reason, I'm gonna come for you, point blank, period. So how long do you think we as human beings will have before our gracious interstellar guest get fed up with these elements shooting at them, shooting their people down and jacking their property? How long before they either come down here and kick some ass? Or worse, just sit up there and blow us away? Not all that flies in our space is benevolent to us. If we shoot and wound the most docile animal, we know they can become dangerous. So before we can ask that these elements show us the many technological secrets they have, before we can use this advanced technology to end sickness and hunger, we need to be able to get them to stop placing our lives in danger. They have literally placed a bullseye on our planet. If we can't defend ourselves from these rogue elements or governments, how can any of us be safe from the wrath of a pissed-off alien whose loved one didn't make it back home because of them? This is not some fake, made-up political rant. We've heard enough of them lately. These are facts that you can look up yourself at any time. The best place to start is with the Disclosure Project headed and founded by Dr. Stephen Greer. I also recommend watching Billy Carson's interview with Dr. Greer. In this interview on June 9, 2023, Dr. Greer revealed that the Disclosure Project had evidence of over 130 secret black site facilities. You can find a map of these locations on his website. Hundreds of credible people from all across the world have placed their very lives at risk obtaining the facts for this disclosure. The biggest problem is the fact that our own president and our elected Congress people and senators are not aware of these places. And some who are have been denied access to these facilities. Yes, you heard right. Our presidents have been told that they cannot visit these places and don't have authority to enter. This is not some made-up conspiracy hoax designed to get the popular views and social media likes. Our senators and Congress people who have tried to visit these sites have been told that they don't have the clearance to access these places. Whether you believe this or not, I challenge you to look at the map. Ask yourself if this is real, and in my city. Why doesn't my city mayor, state representative, state governor, my congressperson and/or senator know about it? And why can't they enter these places lawfully to find out what they're about? Although some of the sites are privately owned businesses, the point is a major portion of our tax dollars go to fund these black site projects. And we the people should know exactly what our hard-earned money is being used for. If they have created weapons that can blow a spacecraft to dust even before it enters our Earth's atmosphere, shouldn't we know about it? Don't just tell me that it's for my own good not to know. Don't give me that old "it's for the good of our country" BS. If you bring an interstellar war down on our world, for the sake of riches and power for a few elite, I should at least know when I should run for cover. Whatever you do, get the facts, call your congressperson and state senator. Demand they get legal oversight over all black site projects. Stay positive, stay safe. Let's get the bullseye target off of our planet. Thank you for watching.